Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the What a Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Dallas Cowboys all-decade rebuild here on Madden 23. That is right, we return, and we are starting this episode hot. You know I like to start episodes hot, and we are starting it molten hot, because we are finally going to be doing the trade that I was trying to do for a past couple of episodes, even into the off-season, when we signed Matt Forte in free agency. That let CJ Spiller become a little bit more expendable. And I was trying the first couple of episodes of the season to find that right trade to make CJ Spiller go to his new team. And I think finally I have found the trade. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hit that like button if you're excited, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's start hot. So we currently sit with CJ Spiller, Devin Ossie, Ossie? I think it's Ossie. I think is how you pronounce his name. I apologize if that's wrong. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't heard it pronounced in a while, so I don't remember. And then, is it Michael Hoyt? Or Hawked? Whatever. It doesn't matter how to pronounce the names, because they're not going to be on the team for very much longer. And they're only on the team, or they're only in the trade because I don't really need them, and they can get moved. They're expendable too. So CJ Spiller is gonna get moved, and there's a lot of good options on here. I was going through before I started recording. I was trying to debate between who did I really think fit this team overly well. I mean, we could bring in Sauce Gardner, but we already have a ton of really good corners. There was a couple receivers on there. You saw Chris Olave earlier, but then I came across this trade from Miami. Trent Cole and Levi Onwuzurike, I think is how you pronounce his name. He doesn't really matter. He's not the piece that we're trading for, obviously. It's Trent Cole. Now, we already have Terrell Suggs, who plays left outside linebacker, but Trent Cole is very versatile in the fact that he can not only stand up and play outside linebacker, but he can go and put his hand in the ground and play edge rusher. And we do need more depth at the edge rusher position. We only have Robert Quinn, and we have obviously Donald and Sue in the middle. We need a little bit more depth on the outside. So when Trent Cole's not playing stand-up linebacker, he can come in and be the backup to Robert Quinn. I saw this, I was like, you know what? That seems like a pretty good deal. He's an Eagles Hall of Famer in real life. I think we're going to do this. CJ Spiller headed to Miami for Trent Cole. It frees up a little bit of cap space, but not a whole ton, because Trent Cole obviously was making a good amount of money. And it frees up a roster spot as well, because we added an extra person in there. But if we go to the adjust the lineup screen here, we should be able to see that Mr. Trent Cole will step up outside. Oh, actually, they want him to start at right outside linebacker. Very interesting. Huh. Very interesting they want him to start at right outside linebacker. I could have sworn that we had somebody starting at right outside linebacker already. Who was the guy that we had starting at right outside linebacker already? If we go to the roster, we had JOK and we had somebody else. Who was the other guy? Oh, it's Lance Briggs, but because Trent Cole is an 88 overall, up to an 89 now, he gets to start over him. Okay, that makes sense. But Lance Briggs isn't much of a edge rusher. He's not super versatile like Trent Cole is, so we're going to have to figure something out here. Let's go to the actual depth chart. Let's go to the spot here. We're going to switch this to make Lance Briggs still start at outside linebacker. So we'll switch this, switch that, and switch that. So Lance Briggs will start at outside linebacker. Then we will have Trent Cole come in and be the backup to Terrell Suggs. And then he will also be the backup, not only to Robert Quinn, but he will be the backup to, if I can get there, not right tackle, he will be the backup to Justin Tuck. So let's get Trent Cole in there. So perfect. He will now be the backup to both of those guys, and then we'll go over here to the edge rusher, or the right rush end and all that good stuff. Make sure that he's the backup there, and make sure that he's the backup there. They have Terrell Suggs there, which I don't hate. we'll keep Terrell Suggs as the rush left end. And then the sub linebacker, Willis and Lewis, I'm fine with that. All right, so fixing that to make Trent Cole now a critical piece to the puzzle there, and CJ Spiller gets moved, which is something we needed to do. Perfect. Who is our guys that are active? Double me. Why did it switch? I hate that it switches this. So I want Mahomes and Peterson to have their X factors. I don't know why it keeps switching it. Swap zone ability, so Mahomes is activated, and then swap this ability. Julio Jones isn't even playing because he's injured. So swap those to make sure those guys have their abilities activated. And then on the defense side of things, it looks better now because we have Trent Cole as the backup. We have 2 really good D tackles. The corners are looking good. Everybody's looking really, really spicy. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. So let's go and make sure that we sign somebody in free agency to fill out that roster spot. I don't know who we should sign. Probably a backup right guard, I would guess, because we don't have anybody right now that's backing up. What's his face? Kyle Long. So we probably need to get somebody, and Graham Glasgow could be that guy to bring in to fill out the roster. 53rd man, and then we get a little backup right guard just in case. So that's perfect. You love to see it. We are taking on the 2-1 LA Rams today. They have Derek Carr as the quarterback. They have Cooper Kupp. They have Ray Rice. Okay. Very interesting. Let's go with the defend the short pass for the Rams. And then our offensive game plan, they've got Navarro Bowman and Malcolm Jenkins. I think we'll go throw it short if we need to adjust. If Navarro Bowman's bringing some pressure off the edge, then we will certainly, I guess he'd be a middle linebacker. If anybody's getting pressure on us, like the pass rushers or anything, then we'll switch to the blitz counter. But I have a feeling that we should be pretty good. I don't really know, though. It all depends on what the run game looks like. Aaron Donald's shoulder strain, injured for today's episode. Well, that's not good. So Ndamukong Suh will start, and then we don't really have any other backup D tackles to play him, or to play with him. So that's not good. Maybe we should trade it for a D tackle. That sucks. Aaron Donald will not be in today's episode against his real-life team. Let's go see what the Rams have, though. We saw a few of their players, the key players. But who fills out this team for LA? So they've got quarterback Derek Carr with Jordan Love as the backup. They've got Ray Rice, Danny Woodhead, Tony Pollard as the running backs. They've got Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, so basically the same as when they went to the Super Bowl and beat the Bengals. I think Robert Woods is on that team. Jameson Crowder, Mecole Hardman, and Wan'Dale Robinson. Very interesting receiving core. Jason Witten is the tight end. Then you got Anthony Costanzo, Elton Jenkins, Creed Humphrey, Ezra Cleveland, and Penei Sewell on the offensive line. Larry Ogunjobi, Ziggy Ansah, and Jonathan Allen are the D-line. Aiden Hutchinson off the edge at left outside linebacker. Navarro Bowman in the middle. And Anthony Spencer on the right side. Corners, Asante Samuel Jr., Brandon Carr, Robert Alford, Avonte Maddox, and Andrew Booth Jr. So not great corners, and none of them are really that big. I mean, they've got a couple 6-foot guys, but, I mean, we've got Calvin Johnson, who's huge, so they're going to be struggling, and unless they put, I don't know, Alford or Samuel on Tyreek Hill, he's going to be cooking everybody. Malcolm Jenkins is the free safety. He's only 6 foot as well, and then Jeremy Chin, who is 6'3", is the strong safety. Kicker, punter, Younghoe Koo, and Johnny Townsend. But Townsend is a 64 overall. Jeez, I didn't realize he was that low of an overall. So that's what the Rams are working with here in Week 4 of the second season in the all-decade rebuild. Hope you guys go and enjoy the video. If you do, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. We got to go take care of some business against the LA Rams. We made a huge trade. Now let's go see if Trent Cole can make an impact in his debut.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Cowboys' versatile running back. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Cowboys and the Rams, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. Cowboys and Rams. From Jerry's World in Dallas. I guess the Arlington area is more where they're Fort Worth, Arlington. Did they scum kick it to Marcel Reese, by the way? I didn't know I was playing online. Whatever. Let's see if we can get this run game going. And it looks like it took my... Why did it do that? We don't have X Factors on Mahomes or Peterson today. Even though I just switched it, why is it switching it back to those receivers? Now I have 3 receivers that have X Factors, and Julio's not even playing. Julio's injured for about 2 more months. So I'm not sure why it switches that. If somebody could tell me, I'd be awesome to know. I'd be so happy. But I have no idea why it doesn't keep the guys that I want to have the X Factors have the X Factors. I don't want 3 receivers having X Factors, especially, oh my God, Mahomes, what was that? Especially when one of them is not even on the field because he's injured. But whatever, I don't understand it, but we'll have to move on. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us too much. I mean, I had a good little stretch there at the, I had nothing there. Nobody got open on the slants, or on the verticals, so I had to do what I had to do. But I had a good little stretch there with like 4 or 5 episodes where it didn't change it, but maybe it's because I made the trade that it messed it up for some reason. I have no idea. If we're being totally honest, I have absolutely 0 idea. Ray Lewis with a good tackle on Ray Rice. Little Ray on Ray action. Oh, that's a combination right there. Ray Lewis and Ray Rice. Hide your wives, hide your kids. Yikes. Derek Carr under center, 2nd and 9. And Ndamukong Suh, and that ball's out! And Justin Tuck pounces on it. And Ndamukong Suh filling in for Aaron Donald. Okay. Suh just lowered the shoulder and bullied him. And Justin Tuck pounces on that ball, so it looks like the 4th down turnover that we had does not come back to bite us, at least at the beginning. That's awesome. And then Gronkowski up the middle of the field, breaking a couple tackles and getting down to the 46-yard line. You love to see it. Good job from Big Gronk. Let's try to get back to the run game. That first run was not successful at all. We lost like 3 yards. So let's not do that again here and actually get some positive yardage. If only I was working towards getting the X Factor lit up, but I guess that's not a thing that I can do. Whatever. Oh, that's a good run, though. Peterson shoves 1 tackle, breaks a 2nd one. Woo. That was close. That was close. I thought he was going to make some real big plays happen there. 1st down and 10 after the huge Peterson carry. Give it to him again. They kind of converged right at the same time. I bet if only one person got the tackle on me, I probably would have broken it because it was only an arm tackle. At least the guy on the left side was. And now they're starting to predict the run game. So now it's time to go to the pass game and see what we can do here. We have Tyreek coming in the middle. We have Edelman going deep. Calvin running across. But I think I'll just check it down to Gronkowski. And he doesn't get the 1st down, but he gives us 4th and 1. Now we could take the field goal, which would be fairly simple. Oh, and I don't know if you noticed, I did remember to change numbers. So Tyreek Hill is now number 10, Julio is number 2, and Vinatieri, who was wearing number 2, is now number 4. So I switched some numbers around just to make it a little bit more immersive in the fact that now the guys are wearing the right numbers that they should be wearing. I know I kept forgetting, but I did remember this time, so you can see right above my head maybe. I don't know if you can see it or not. But Tyreek Hill is wearing number 10. So And Julio's wearing 2 because that's what he wore in Tennessee and because Edelman is wearing 11. Second and goal after the failed run attempt. I'm liking Edelman here, or Tyreek. We're going to motion Peterson out to the right side. And we're going to snap this ball, and it's probably going to be Edelman, and it will be. Julian drops it at the goal line. Julian. I know you've got the greatest hands in modern history, but, I mean, what is that? Are we kidding ourselves here? That was a clear touchdown catch. I'm going to have to sprint with Mahomes. Does Mahomes have the speed? He almost did. I don't know how he didn't, to be fair. How I didn't score that, but it's 4th and goal now from the 3. We have to score here. And I didn't run the right way. That's going to be dropped. Turnover on downs at the 3-yard line. Tyreek just bounced off his head, I think, or something. I don't know what happened there. Well, that's not good. We just kind of screwed ourselves on a couple touchdown possessions there, and they get it to the tight end, Witten, and they get out of their own end zone. They get out of the shadow of their own end zone, which is not good. This has been a very frustrating first quarter for me. I haven't been able to complete the 4th downs like I usually do. But was that last one really my fault? Actually, I guess you probably could say that it was because I rolled to the wrong side. Everybody else was on the right side, and I rolled to the left. So I guess you could say that it was my fault. But Tyreek still should have caught that. Would he have scored? I don't know. But at least it would have given me the chance, and Terrell Suggs, T-Sizzle picks it off. This is a sloppy first quarter for both sides. 2 turnovers for the Rams on fumble and interception, and 2 turnovers on downs for us. I don't know why saying turnover is so hard for me. 2 turnovers on downs for us. So a sloppy first quarter, but somehow nothing has come back to bite us, and we've been able to stay in this game and really have the momentum. I know it's kind of like right on the edge of who's got the momentum, but it's us. We have the momentum. They know it. We know it. Peterson underneath. He's got a huge gain, and he's down to the 17-yard line. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And now what do you do when you pass it to Adrian Peterson? On the very next play, you go back to Peterson in the run game. So we hand it off to him. He has nothing because Kyle Long doesn't know how to hold a block. So he goes down for no gain. From the 17, there's the snap. And there's nobody open, but it might be here. He's got open. Mahomes keeping the play alive just long enough for Megatron to find some space. And it's a big-time touchdown for the Cowboys. Awesome. That's exactly what we needed. I wasn't sure if Mahomes... Oh, that's a miss. Oh, thank God there's no wind. I didn't hit the accuracy very right. Thank God Mahomes had an accurate ball thrown on the run. Sometimes we've seen it where he's just completely throws it. I mean, even in this game earlier in the first quarter, he had a super inaccurate ball. So we've seen him have some missteps in his time here in Dallas. But we finally put 7 points on the board. It's a long time coming. We probably should have 21-7 now, or 21-0. We probably should have scored 2 other times on those 2 4th down turnovers that we had. That's going to be a run to Ray Rice. Patrick Willis clogs up the lane and shoves him to the ground. It's 2nd and 7 now. They get the ball to start the second half because they gave it to us to start the game. And Derek Carr has time. It closes quickly. And he throws it out, but Justin Tuck injured on the play. I don't know. I don't think he was the one that came in and hit Derek Carr. I think that was Robert Quinn. But Justin Tuck injured nonetheless. And now we get to see the new addition, Trent Cole. But that's a great play by Derek Carr. Good God, that was amazing. The ability to run out of the pocket, throw an accurate ball on the run, and great route running by Robert Woods to get to the sideline. Perfectly executed there. But we get to see our new addition, Trent Cole. There he is on the outside here. We're going to try to make an impact with him. T-Sizzle's already got an interception in this game, and Trent Cole's right there. Didn't get tricked by the play action. Hits Ray Rice. Torn labrum. Justin Tuck injured for probably a month, I would say. Maybe even more. But Justin Tuck, I almost got fooled by it, but I just went in for Ray Rice, so it would have been bad if I didn't get him. And Trent Cole makes a huge splash play. That might be his first play as a Cowboy. I don't think he made a play earlier in the game. At least not that I can remember. And there it is. The Eagles Hall of Famer making his name known here in Dallas. I know it might be sacrilege to have an Eagles player on the Cowboys, but we had Deshaun Jackson last season, so we're breaking all the rules. And Joe Hayden coming in for the big-time hits, and he loses 2 more yards. I love when they throw those passes out of the backfield because we've got such quick guys off the edge that they can make something happen before they get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 14 now for the Rams. What's going to happen here? Trent Cole trying to go around the world. That's a deep one. Patrick Willis is right there. That's probably a little bit of pass interference. I was kind of slowing him down here. We'll have to go watch a replay, but it's Patrick Willis running one-on-one with Jamison Crowder and intercepted the ball. He even had a step on him. So let's watch this. Let's watch this possible pass interference here. So Patrick Willis and Jamison Crowder are running step for step, which is kind of insane, and Willis even gets a step on him. And then I stop right here because I wanted to slow him down to make sure that I didn't run past the ball, and 2, that he didn't catch up. So that's probably pass interference, but hey, I'll take it because they didn't call it, and it's an interception for Patrick Willis. That's athletic right there for Patrick Willis. To run with Jamison Crowder step for step and even beat him to the ball? A linebacker? Crazy. Peterson gets a good carry to try to get us out of our own end zone here. We'll hand it to Peterson again. Pretty even offensive game plan right now, 10 for 10, or 10 and 10. And Peterson changes directions, gets the first down. He's got 10 carries for 30 yards. That's awesome. But I'm trying to run the clock down, score one more time before half, and then take the 2-touchdown lead into the second half. That is the game plan. We'll see if that actually comes to fruition. Probably not, because it's Madden. So anytime that I have a plan that I want to execute, it most likely will not come true. But we'll see what happens here. Gonna change this game, or change this play to verticals, and then we will not use any of the verticals and just go underneath the Peterson. And I just like changing the play to verticals just in case I get that itch, and maybe I want to get that itch to throw a deep ball. But most of the time, I'm just going to check it down to Peterson. Just because it's the easy play. And this one, little clear out, gives Tyreek a lot of space in the middle. And that is a face mask? What penalty is that going to be? Oh, that's late for a hold, ref. That's late for a hold. Tyreek was basically on the ground. Oh, that's some BS. That is some straight BS. Tyreek was almost, the play was over. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't like that one bit, but we got those yards back and more with Tyreek Hill, so that's good. That's a stupid penalty call. A holding right there at the end of the play? Let the kids play. Edelman, good catch. I didn't even turn into Edelman on that one. I just let the CPU do that. And then we go with, just throw it away, just throw it away. I know I might have had Tyreek, but I'm not going to risk an interception, especially when we're trying to go 2 scores up on him at the end of the first half. We have all of our timeouts. There's no need for me to make a stupid decision on that play. Let's go with Peterson out of the backfield, go out of bounds. Good job, gets about 4 yards. There's probably a better option there, but I kind of panicked at the end. Panicked a little bit and found Peterson. Luckily, he held on and got both feet down. And now we go Rob Gronkowski to the house. Gronk drops it. So we got 33 seconds left. Ogunjobi picks up an injury. It's a 51-yard field goal. This is very stupid going for this, because if we don't get it, that gives the Rams a chance to do something. But if we do get it, which we won't get it because I got hit on the throw, I should have just taken the points, man. I got greedy. I hate myself. I want to die. Why did I get so greedy there? I should have just taken the points. I knew that play wasn't going to work, and I still ran it anyway. Oh, Revis tried the big hit, or tried the acrobat, and now they have a chance to get points out of it. Oh my God, I hate myself, man. I just hate myself. Why did I do that? Why didn't you guys tell me not to do that? Trent Cole couldn't do anything. Oh, Derek Carr just got the ball away before he had Ndamukong Suh and Robert Quinn in his face. 16 seconds left, 2 timeouts from the 48-yard line for the Rams. What will they do here? Derek Carr's got a ton of time. It's going to be caught by Cooper Kupp. Peterson was blanketing him, and he still brought it in, and they're going to get a field goal out of this because I hate myself. I'm going to freeze them. I don't think that matters, especially against the CPU, but I am going to freeze them. 6 seconds left. It's a deep field goal. Don't get me wrong. Younghoe Koo's got a big leg on him. We'll see if he gets it. It's got the distance, and it's got the power as well, and the angle. Younghoe Koo drills it, and instead of being 10-0 or even 14-0, it's 7-3 because I suck, and I hate myself. We'll see what and it switched it from Tyreek Hill now. I forgot to do that. So Julian Edelman is returning kicks, but I don't really hate Julian Edelman returning kicks. It's just the fact that Tyreek Hill is super fast. Oh, whatever. We will go throw it short, and we will try to stop the medium pass for Derek Carr. Starting the second half in Dallas. I'm upset, man. I'm super upset about that way that second half or the second quarter ended. Just a bunch of stupid mistakes. That first half was full of just grossness. Absolute, utter gross. Disgusting. 1st and 10 from the 25. Rams start the half with the ball, and it's a run, but Ray Rice is going nowhere. And Ndamukong Suh wraps him up before he even got back to the line as well, when he got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 now for Carr and the Rams. Snap. He's got time. He finds an open man. It's Ray Rice in the middle of the field. The little halfback angle route, the little Texas route, works to perfection. Ray Rice beautifully executed, and that gets the Rams a ton, and I mean a ton, of yards. Huge play right at the middle of the field, right across our nose. Oh, that's a handoff to Cooper Kupp. It got me. That time it worked. I thought it was going to be a fake, and I was pursuing Derek Carr there, but they got me. Hand it off to Cooper Kupp. He gets 5 yards on the play. They hand it to Ray Rice, and Ray Rice gets hit by Polamalu, but not before he gets the first down. Rams are starting to build some momentum, and I don't like it one bit. I do not like it one iota. 33-yard line is where the Rams start this next play. And he's going to check it down. It's a big hit from Ray Lewis, but Danny Woodhead holds on to the football. And it's 2nd and 5. Come on, boys. We need a good defensive play here. Get a turnover. Derek Carr's thrown an interception before in this game. They hand it to Woodhead again. Or I guess for the first time. And that's going nowhere. So it's 3rd and 5. If we could hold him to a field goal, that'd be awesome. I really wanted to hold him to a field goal here, and I don't know if that's going to be the case. Pick that off, Joe Hayden. That could have been such a big pick. Unfortunately, I didn't get the animation. I pressed triangle a couple times. But you know how it is. You know how it be sometimes with this game. It doesn't really register. That's going to be off the hands of Jason Witten. Incomplete, 2nd and goal from the 9. The Cowboys are in danger here as the Rams have a chance to take the lead. For the first time, not going to be knocked incomplete. Almost. It's going to be knocked up in the air. Deflection, rebound, Cooper Kupp, touchdown Rams. Unbelievable. And the Rams will score to take the lead 10-7. I should have taken those points, man, at the end of the half. There was like 33 seconds left? I should have taken those points. It'd be tied 10-10 now. Oh, that's annoying. We're just going to have to try and score here. Edelman! And forget about Tyreek Hill. We've got Julian Edelman with the speed. He's trying to swerve. And Edelman will score a touchdown kick return style. Forget about Tyreek Hill. We need Julian Edelman. Jules scores the touchdown to give us the lead right back on the kick return. That's got to be the first one for Edelman. Definitely the first one for Edelman. But I don't think it's the first one for us. Maybe it's the first one this season. But Deshaun Jackson definitely had at least 1 or 2 last year. So that's not something I expected when they kicked the ball to Julian Edelman, but he had just enough speed, and I was swerving in and out, trying to stop them from diving and getting my legs and stuff, and it worked. But just imagine how much more separation would have been if Tyreek was running that one. So now the Rams get the ball. The Cowboy offense doesn't even step on the field because of that. And is that caught? Is it caught by me? What happened there? Wait. What just happened? What? Huh? So the ball's in the air. It's one-on-one. Patrick Peterson and Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp is coming off of the deflected touchdown that he just caught last drive. So this is a one-on-one pass. It's 50-50 at this point. Off the hands of Kupp, although it's off the hands of Peterson first, and then it comes off the hands of Cooper Kupp, and then it falls into the hands of Peterson as he's going to the ground, and he gets both feet in. What did I just watch? I thought this was initially caught by Cooper Kupp, but it was caught by Patrick Peterson. Wow, that is quite the catch. Quite the catch from the boys. That is unreal. That is an unreal catch from Patrick Peterson. It just falls right into his hands, and he happened to have his feet down on the ground, in bounds, to get the completed interception. What a crazy, crazy scene that was. That you'll never see that again. That's a once in a lifetime type of animation right there. That will probably never happen again. But I've got to actually do something with the turnover instead of just going and turning the ball back over to the Rams. So we're going to throw this quickly. It's going to be Megatron. He's going to bring it in, and that's a big time first down. He was wide open. He had a bunch of space separating him from the corners and safeties. So I wasn't too worried about that. I probably could have done catch and run, but aggressive catch works anyway. And that's going to be a little check down, not a check down, a little throw to Tyreek Hill. 13 for 19 for Mahomes, 169 and a touchdown. Could be better, obviously. Could have a couple more completions, but he's missed some questionable throws at times. Peterson gets another carry. He's got 14 for 41. So he's having an okay day. He's not getting those big chunks of yardage that he's accustomed to. 3rd and 4 now, under a minute to go in the third quarter. This is a similar play to what we just ran with Tyreek. But we're not going to give it to Tyreek. We're going to give it to Edelman, who fumbles the football, and the Rams have it. It was stripped out from Edelman, and now Mahomes is the only man to stop Malcolm Jenkins. He slowed him down enough for Tyreek to catch him, but Julian Edelman just got the ball stripped. There's not really much more you can say about it. Edelman just had the ball stripped from his hands by, who is this? Oh, maybe it was Peanut Tillman. Was it Peanut? Was it Peanut that, who punched it out? It might have been a punch out by Jeremy Chin. It might have been a punch out by Jeremy Chin. I can't really see the ball. Was it a Peanut Tillman punch out? No, it was just a strip. Jeremy Chin doesn't punch it out. He just strips the ball from the hands of Julian Edelman, and it's a fumble. He wasn't on the ground, picked up by the Rams, and they got the ball back. This has been, man, I talked about a sloppy first quarter. This has been a sloppy game in terms of just mess-ups and a bunch of stuff. That's going to be picked off by Darrelle Revis. Revis Island is on lockdown. Darrelle Revis. Derek Carr tried to get a little fancy with the throw on the run, extending the play, but you can't throw that against Darrelle Revis, not with Acrobat. Darrelle Revis locks down Revis Island and picks that ball off. This has just been the weirdest game, man. It has been back and forth, turnover after turnover. I mean, we've fumbled the football. We've turned it over on 4th down. They've gotten a few interceptions. They've gotten, ooh, that almost went right back to them. They've gotten some fumbles as well. So this has just been a weird game, and I'm happy that we are on top 14-10 of this weird game because I don't even really know what to think about it. Starting the 4th quarter, let's just try to hold on to the football and score one more touchdown, because if we score one more touchdown the way that our defense has been playing for the most part, we should be good to hold on to this win, I would think. I know the Rams kind of went up the field on us pretty easily on their touchdown drive, but for the most part, I think we can handle that. Tyreek Hill, middle of the field, caught, big first down. I think Tyreek Hill has been our biggest asset that we've brought in the offseason. I mean, we brought in a few good players, especially on the defense. But Tyreek Hill has just been a game changer, man. He's so fast that it's just like he's almost always open. And then adding him to like Gronkowski, Calvin Johnson, Julio when he's playing and he's not injured, and Edelman, all those kind of guys. We had Jalen Waddle. I don't think we still have him. I think we traded him. Did we trade Jalen Waddle to get Tyreek? I don't remember. I think we might still have Jalen Waddle. I don't remember. Who cares? 3rd and 6. I'm going to roll out. That's probably not the greatest idea. It's going to be dropped by Gronkowski, and I'm going to learn from my mistakes, and I'm going to take the field goal here to go up 7 on the Rams, because that means that if they do score on their next drive, or at any time, I guess, in the 4th quarter, they will tie it and not take the lead. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for them to just tie it. I don't want to have to make a comeback and score a touchdown to win the game like down by 7 or something. So we're going to take our points. I should have done that at the end of the second half, or the end of the first half. I always do that. At the end of the second half. No, I did it again. At the end of the second quarter is what I'm trying to say, and end of the first half. I should have done it with like 33 seconds left, but I chose not to. I went for it. It didn't work out, and I learned from that mistake. So we now sit under 5 minutes to go, up by 7 against the Rams. Revis has his X Factor activated. Ray Rice just falls over after getting hit by his lineman. Let's see if this defense can step up one more time. It's all we need is one more big possession by the defense, a turnover, something. And then we can ice this game and go home with another W to make it, what, 4-0 on the year? That's the goal. 3rd and 10 now for the Rams. I could also do with a 3 and out. I would not be mad at that one bit. That's going to be caught by Jason Witten. Brought down at the 38-yard line. Well, that's not what I wanted. Jonathan Joseph brings him down, and it's a fresh set of downs for the Rams. Yippee-ki-yay. And Patrick Willis right there in the backfield, man. Patrick Willis is so fast. He's so explosive in the middle of that defensive line. Splitting those offensive linemen and getting in there to stop Ray Rice. Ray Rice has been struggling all day. He has not been able to get really anything going. He might have had like 1 or 2 good runs right at the beginning, but Joe Hayden, to be fair, he wasn't really looking at the ball, so that would have been hard play to make, but I was pressing triangle. That should have been a pick. He didn't turn his head around. That looked like the Ohio State defensive backs right there. Didn't turn his head around, so obviously couldn't see where the ball was and pick it off. But I was pressing triangle. Maybe I just get my arms up and it would be a catch, but it is not. But Joe Hayden does not bring him down. Ray Lewis is the one to bring down Robert Woods there. 2nd and 2. The clock is really going down here, so they're going to have to move if they want to try to tie this game. Good news is that if they score and just kick the extra point and don't go for 2, then we could just win with a field goal. So that's what we'll do if we have to. Vinatieri's got a big leg. He can kick from 55 plus, I think. Although I don't really want to try it. Especially with a little bit of wind in Jerry's world. But we might not have to. Joe Hayden, I need you to pick that off. Or was that Jonathan Joseph? I don't know who it was, but somebody should have picked that off instead of swatting it away. 2nd and 10. Carr changes the play. Has a little bit of audible. I think Cooper Kupp's in the backfield there. He is. And that's a quick throw. Ray Lewis puts his paw up there. Can we please pick it off and not deflect it? I would prefer interceptions to deflected passes. But hey, at least we're forcing 3rd downs. 3rd and 10 from the 41. Oh, turn me into Joe Hayden, please. You're supposed to turn into the guy closest to the football, and yet Joe Hayden was not the guy that I turned into, even though he was right next to Cooper Kupp. Good throw from Carr, good route from Cooper Kupp, and it's a big-time play. Please pick it off. That's the 3rd time that we've deflected the ball. I'm pressing triangle. Trust me. I'm pressing triangle, not square. Please pick it off. We could have had this game over and done with 3 times over, but we're just knocking it incomplete. I mean, I like that, but I would prefer the interceptions to end the game, and then we finally tried it. It's not Kirby Joseph. It's Jonathan Joseph again. He's been involved in 3 of the 4 deflected passes. But this time he actually went for it. He just dropped it. They get it to Kupp. Peterson brings them down. It's 4th and 4. They got to go for it, obviously, because the game is on the line here. One more stop, and we win the game. Ray Lewis gets the sack. Let's go, baby. Put that white suit on, Ray Lewis. That's what I'm talking about. You killed it. Huge play from Lewis. Coming in clutch on the linebacker blitz. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys from the 20. A minute 24 to go. Massive play from Ray Lewis. He murdered that play. That's what I'm talking about. And now they're going to use their timeouts. Let's just run this ball, get the amount of yards that we need, utilize their timeouts. Peterson will get the first down, although I would have preferred him to not get it there so that we could get the first down on this play. Then they would have no timeouts and we could go from there. But whatever, we got the first down. And Peterson will fall forward for about 5, 6, 4 actually. That's all of the Rams' timeouts. They are in desperation mode. Let's stop them. Let's put the throat away. Peterson. Huge play. Huge run. I'd love to see him get over 100 yards, but he'd have to have a couple big runs towards the end of this game, and I don't know if he can. We're going to run the ball one more time. Mainly because I'm scared that Peterson's going to fumble the football, but he's got the edge, and he's got a first down. He stays in bounds, I think. He does stay in bounds. Adrian Peterson, great run, and he's only got 2 yards left. Oh, we got to try to get 100 yards. I was only going to run the ball one more time, but he's got 98 yards. We got to try and give him 100 yards, and he is going to get it. 101. Perfect. I'll take it. He got over 100 yards in this one. And the Dallas Cowboys are going to hold on for the victory. What a weird game. 17 to 10. Just a weird game in general. Sloppy first half. Second quarter was really bad. Then the second half was just weird. 16 for 23, 197 yards, and a touchdown from Mahomes. 24 carries, 101 yards for Adrian Peterson. And Peterson had 5 catches for 50 yards as well. Tyreek 4 for 60. Edelman 3 for 21. Megatron 2 for 41 and a touchdown. Defensively, we had 7 tackles for Ray Lewis, 6 for Polamalu, 5 for Patrick Willis. We had 1 sack, and that was the biggest sack of the day with Ray Lewis getting that one. And then we had 4 interceptions. Darrelle Revis, Patrick Peterson on the crazy catch at the sideline. Terrell Suggs and Patrick Willis all had interceptions. No pick sixes or anything, I don't think. And then kick return, Julian Edelman with the kick return touchdown. What a crazy way to change momentum there. Wild. Because that put us at 10 to 14, right? I think so. No. Yeah, I think that's what it did. I don't remember. But we won the game, which is all that matters. And we're undefeated still. And Trent Cole looked pretty good. He was making some impacts. I'll take it. Big W. Next episode, we will take on the winless New York Jets, who are 0-4. Yikes. I don't know how that game is going to go. Judging by how the games usually go when we're in that kind of scenario with the Barons, we will play down to the competition and maybe even lose. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Make sure you don't miss out on it by hitting that notification bell. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. I did find out Justin Tuck will be out for a month. So, well, technically 3 weeks. So he'll miss next episode. He'll miss the Bills episode. But then he'll be back for Week 8 against the Falcons. So that's kind of sucky, but that's why we brought in Trent Cole, for that versatility. But thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.